Hello, beautiful creatures. Thank you for coming and checking out this video. I'm happy that it was drawn to you. So, I don't even know where to start with this video. I was just kind of guided to make a general reading, and we've got some beautiful oracle cards here, a couple of tarot decks that want to talk, and then some affirmators for afterwards. But I honestly have no idea really what this is going to be about yet. But while I was just kind of like talking and introducing the video, I thought I'd have something in the center here for the thumbnail so it doesn't look like all the other videos I do, because I really like the setup I have now. I think I might use it for some more videos. I've got my little worry gnome. You're supposed to whisper all your worries to him and put them under your bed, and yeah, go to bed and put them in a sight, and you know, let him take them off to wherever he takes them. So let that be a symbol for you to maybe to let some of your worries go, or release them to the little worry gnome. So let me move that guy out of here, and we will get started with your oracle cards. So we have the card of doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. This is a beautiful card. I honestly think this is really funny that it came up, because like I talk about it all the time, and it's so hard for me to like take my own advice sometimes. So like, let's be real about that. But I talk about it all the time that like it'll make sense when it's supposed to make sense, as frustrating as that is, because like I'm definitely one of those people who need it all to make sense sometimes. But you need to release that and move beyond those things. So everything will make sense when it's supposed to, especially things that, like, I don't know, really trouble your soul. I feel like that's something you need to release, is like having an answer for what happened in the past or whatever, and let that go. Feel those feelings, release them, make room for better things. But know that, yeah, you don't always get to know all the answers, and the ones that we do get, it comes to us when it's meant to. So we have this, and before I put it down, sorry. This beautiful fairy card of solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and the total harmony with everything, in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that will silently, dang, I can't speak, bitch. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So this deck specifically, I had everything ready to go. I was like going to record this deck and like a couple of the little ones that we're going to do at the end. They jumped out to me afterwards, and it was because like this gust of wind like blew through, 313, I love that number, blew through my like parking window, whatever is beside my window here, and blew all these leaves because it's spring, and like the petals of all these beautiful flowers are like blowing around the air. And whenever I see that, I always think of like fairies dancing. So I'm like, the fairies have something to say. So think of alone as meaning we are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So I love, okay, so the doubt and the solitude, I feel like you're giving me very kind of similar kind of color with like the message specifically, and the color of the circle of the doubt. So I'm being led to this like circle of life kind of feeling, this like, again, go within if you're looking for answers, and the answers that don't come right away, you're not supposed to understand right away. It's a process. But solitude is where you'll find whatever answers that you are looking for, and release the need to know them all right away. Any doubt that you have that you're not going to get them. So that's kind of what I'm getting for those. We have the card here. Oh, that's right, because we had two cards from this deck. The card of balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So I really feel like you're going through some very turbulent emotions right now, that there's not a lot making sense in your world. As hard as you try, as much as you pray, as positive or whatever manifesting techniques you're trying, there's something that's out of balance. It's within you, the solitude going within, the quiet, the treasures that wait you in your quiet times. So I definitely feel like to regain that balance, it's all kind of tying together of this needing to sit with yourself, and just do that a little bit at a time, right? And however is best for you. You can find a guided meditation or sit in silence with, journal. Journal is a great way to sit in solitude, but like be active enough that your brain is kind of, your body, your brain is kind of occupied, that you can really connect to that higher place. I myself, I like to drive and do that. But it's losing its magic. I don't want to have to go for like hour drives to get to that place, to get to that connection. So I do feel like this is great advice for myself as well. Next we have the card 19, Cocoon of White Light, Rest in Perfect Love, Understand Oneness. So this is the second one where like all one, oneness. I feel like I want to put this up here because it's important. But I do really feel, okay, so now I'm like really looking at that transformation, that butterfly, rainbow, that like kind of like the rest of the card kind of blends in compared to it almost. So I feel like this again is going to be such a beautiful outcome once you come out of that cocoon, out of that metamorphosis, that you know, your spirit guides are asking you to go within and take, and know that you're protected. Know that this is divinely encouraged. Of course, free will and choice is the number one law of the universe. So like whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, that is your choice, but you're being divinely encouraged to sit in some, I'm not sure if it's like silence per se, but it's really, I don't know, I just feel like journaling, writing it down, and just like getting it all out, and just like literally word vomiting. You can type it if that's more comfortable for you. But just like word vomiting, and then like you don't even have to read it back right away, but like at some point read it back and see what that says, how that resonates, and like just all sorts of different beautiful magic treasures that you can come up with by doing that, I think, in my opinion. Who am I? Hi, I'm Stevie. Nice to meet you. So we have the card 48, A Burst of Magic. And this card talks about like the beautiful flowers that grow in mud. And I really feel like this rising energy into the cocoon. Yeah, I feel like you need to rise above whatever it is that you're doubting yourself, you're like needing balance within, finding this like place within yourself to let the magic, oh, I'm so sorry, I hit the camera, to let the magic like really bloom and blossom within you. I just feel like there's something that it's you know what it is, it's healing, because the next two cards I have is a self-healing or self-care deck, and then a prayer from Archangel Michael. So like it's definitely some sort of like healing, releasing energy that we're definitely talking about here. So let's talk about it. No, you don't have to talk about it with me per se, or in the chat, or whatever it is that I'm posting this on, but like let's talk about it with like you and yourself. So okay, yeah, we have the card of deep breathing. Yeah, see, like meditation. And like, again, I have so many thoughts on meditation. I really need to like learn a little bit more about it, because like altered states of consciousness, it's just like, who's to say what those are exactly? Because like meditation, when I think of the word meditation, I think of like temples in India where they're all sitting cross-legged for 12 hours at a time in silence, and that's maybe the definition of what it is or what it actually is. But like I don't know, like that's something I really struggle with, and maybe that's something I need to like go within and deal with myself. But I'm just gonna move these cards over for our last card as well. But I feel like there's a lot of different ways you can enter altered states of consciousness without the intake of drugs or anything like that, just like natural states. So, yeah, before I give too much away of my thoughts and get like totally, shattered here, or torn apart in the comments or something, I'll do some research and make a video about that because, yeah, deep breathing, yeah, it's definitely one. Oh, I understand now. This is so crazy. So I was actually looking at a video today because it doesn't matter why, but I just wanted to know the science between deep breathing and mindfulness. Really, I guess it's about like being in the moment, but it's all about your parasymbolic nervous system, your symbolic nervous system, and your flight responses, whatever those are. The ones. And but like breathing deep breaths, and it doesn't have to be like 5 minutes or anything, just like 5 deep belly breaths is gonna bring it does something to your brain where you chemically are here focusing on the moment, and it brings you down, it grounds you in some sort of way. It's really beautiful, and I feel like that's something maybe we should all do. Well, let's do it right now. Let's just take 5 deep breaths. Well, I think that was 5, and if not, we did one more for good luck. But I hope you guys did that too. I feel better. Our last card is from Archangel Michael. It says, "Take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach the situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me." So maybe this is like one of those rejection is divine redirection sort of kind of situations. I don't know. I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like it has a lot to do with signing a contract, maybe. It's like don't be hasty before making, like, don't take the first offer. Take your time making this decision. As I approach the situation, remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Yeah, I definitely feel like if it is about some sort of offer and accepting an offer, making a decision in that way, I don't, and again, free will and choice, natural law of the universe, so please make your own decisions and what's best for you in your situation, as this is a general reading. Don't take the first offer is kind of what I'm getting from that. But with these oracle cards, I'm definitely feeling magic all around you. Like of the whole friggin' like ether and stardust, there's something that is about to come out of whatever this situation, whatever it is that you need to release control of, find balance in. There's something incredibly beautiful that comes out of it. And I think Spirit's like, again, encouraging you to allow you to go through that process to really, again, something about it's like not only the highest good and potential of you, but like there are others involved. And I'm not sure if I said that with the take your time making this decision, but I felt like there are other people involved with this decision, not like directly maybe, but like benefit from or are at stake in some way. But take deep breaths, find balance. I don't need to know all the answers. They'll come as you need them. Burst of magic. Seeing like a lot of green and blue, so it's probably something to do with like a heartfelt conversation. again, if not with another person, within yourself, to yourself, some sort of honesty that needs to be spoken within, so you can release that and go into this beautiful cocoon of white light. Or maybe that's, again, you do this all within this, knowing you're protected, safe, and already healing in this energy. Maybe that'll help you release whatever's left to release. But again, Spirit's encouraging you to, maybe it's like listen more too. It's kind of be more patient with yourself. Understand that it's a process, right? Like flowers don't just bloom overnight. Some do maybe, but it's not like they root and grow and then bloom overnight. That's a process, and allow yourself that time making these decisions, these beautiful life decisions. Whatever it is, I guess, in your circumstance, however that applies to you. But let's go ahead and I just saw 1555 on the clock, so hopefully there's some positive change happening in some lives. And again, I just want to send some like peace and love to everyone who is watching this and that resonates with, because we don't need positive change if there isn't some sort of turmoil that we are going through. So let's go ahead and just wake this deck up here and ask what Spirit is trying to, let's get just like a, maybe a little bit of information of like what this is, what Spirit's trying to tell us about or encourage us about, what it is that Spirit's trying to say. Yeah, okay. Some sort of heartbreak maybe, or loss of someone. And that can mean so many different things to so many different people too. So again, apply that how it means to you. So the Death card, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. I just feel this card too wants to come out. King of Pentacles. On the back, we have the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So, what I'm getting from this, and again, I'm just going to give you a situation, how I'm reading the energy, so please apply that to however it works in your life. Again, this is an example of in a general reading. So, it's like death and rebirth, right? So whatever situation was in the past, you need to let that go so something new and beautiful can be born. That's the Ace of Cups here wanting to come in. There's a strategic planning on what it is that you want to do moving forward. And the King of Pentacles, again, is like this energy for me of someone who has clear and concise goals, who goes after what he wants, who is abundant, is confident, is just like really in control of not only his financial situation, but his home life and, you know, his kingdom, so to speak. But the Five of Wands is like, again, if I had to put this into an energy, it's someone from your past coming back. And maybe if I cut the deck here, we'll see what we get. The Three of Swords again. That's why we cut the deck in. So some sort of heartbreak you're healing from, you need to release that, because I feel like, again, I'm getting like, we'll see if the Six of Cups comes up at all, but I feel like it's some sort of something from your past, and whether or not that's what you need, that's what's being reborn, is a new, like, you know, you're not the same person you were yesterday, never mind months, years, weeks, whatever it is for you, again, in your situation ago. So it's reborn. The situation is transformed into something new. And so it's allowing whatever, releasing whatever old, so this new can come in. This beautiful Ace of Cups is overflowing. There's multiple cups overflowing, but I feel like there's like a lot of abundance, not only in love, but like, and it just like, again, your cup is so full. You're like filling strangers' cups, like as you drive by them on the street. Like, it's crazy. But there's So, sorry, my eyes just got drawn to the take time making your decision with the Two of Wands. It's like, however you're going to reach and approach this King of Pentacles energy or whatever it is, because like I feel like I'm just drawn to the map and her planning, right? So it's like planning, however you're planning to be with this King of Pentacles. It's like, make your decision. Maybe don't take the first offer. Use your time. I feel like with the Five of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like it's like maybe it's having an argument, standing your ground, speaking your truth, finding balance and like compromising in a situation, and then like again, it being like rewarded in your favor somehow. That's just again like an example. I'm going to cut the deck again. Three of Swords, and it's in reverse. I'm like trying, like, I don't know. I just decided I wasn't going to take reversals, but that is just like very prominently in reverse. All the other cards are right up. So I feel like, again, this is heartbreak you're moving on from. You're no longer the same person you were before. So even if this triggers you, or if this situation tries to trigger you, you're not the same person. You get to show up differently. You get to choose to respond and not react this time. So please do that. Take the deep breaths. Let the burst of magic come through. There is. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure if there's anything else from this deck that I really wanted to come through. I do feel like this again, some sort of... No, that's fine. So we have the Two of Swords, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So I think this is like, you get to make the decision this time. Make time making your decision, right? Like this is whatever happened in the past, and if this is someone from your past, it's your choice. Seeing through any deception, illusions, maybe some sort of addictions. Maybe you're addicted to this person, this situation, wait, I just said that. Whatever. Whatever the situation is to you, maybe that's what you're addicted to. And sorry, I just found two cards that really wanted to come out, a third card. But it's really seeing through that. And, or maybe it's like understanding that like you're mirroring each other. If this is a person, understanding that you're mirroring each other, and it's about cooperation and compromise to get to the like passion and creativity waiting behind it. And let's see what these three cards are. Yeah, it's gonna be hard work. You guys gotta work at it together, but it's something beautiful, a gift from the universe. And you can be incredibly successful at it. So I just want to see at the back of the deck. So the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups underneath it. And the Tower underneath that. But again in reverse. So I feel like that says something. So this... Two more cards, huh? So sorry. Two more cards want to come out from this deck. One is the Page of Wands. And the other is the Nine of Swords. So I feel like this is saying, don't be afraid to embark on this situation whenever it comes up. Don't get in your head. Don't be in your fears. Be like this beautiful. And like, I want to say the word naive, but like, it's such an endearing, like I'm saying it in an endearing way and not in any like awful, like I'm not like talking down to them in any way, kind of whatever. But like this beautiful naivety, this magic she sees everywhere. Like, look at her. She's just like wonder in everything she sees. Don't get trapped in this Nine of Swords energy that's plagued you in the past. And like, maybe this goes both ways. If this is an energy that like you, I don't know, it's like, this is a cross watcher or something. Is that what they're called when you're watching for someone else? Know that, like, again, there's magic everywhere. This is, I feel like, really divinely, and I feel like this is, again, about a person, so, or a situation involving someone else, right? I already said that. So, I don't know, I just feel like looking at things of magic and wonder and not getting into your head about things of the past. But now that we know it's going to be your decision, things are going to be different. So let's say, okay, so let's just go ahead and ask Spirit with this deck here that I'm preparing for us. What if, because it being your choice, it's your choice to do something, because it comes with a compromise. I feel like there's this like catch-22 sort of energy, this like and or but. I don't think it's like anything terrible or like anything you can't work around, but again, I just feel like it's maybe not how, like, if this is something you've dreamt about for a long time, you've been manifesting, I just feel like it's not the full picture yet. It's definitely in the works of. It's like the page before the king, right? We want to get to the king of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. We're a page right now, so we got to work on it. That's where that Eight of Wands comes, but it's again a gift from the universe and the divine. I feel like I've blessed it. Is that what I want to say? That Chariot. It's that brings some sort of balance. Thank you. So some sort of Tower moment. So again, what is if you say yes? This is what I was asking before. I got all distracted there with my tangent. So we have the Four of Swords. So if you were to say yes to this decision, like the first time it was offered, we'll say, because again, I feel like you don't want to take the first offer is kind of what the vibe I was getting. Oh, I'm sorry, Camilla. Sorry. Okay. So what we got here is the Tower, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. On the back of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords and the Magician. The Six of Wands underneath that. And yeah, the Moon. I feel like the Moon's energy is kind of apparent in this as well, because it's one of those things where it's like, there's things yet to be unseen, like yet to be shown, yet to be seen. There are things that need to be illuminated from the shadows still. Okay, so if you were to say yes to the first offer, instead of waiting and making this natural, like letting it naturally unfold a little bit, I feel like there'd be some sort of Tower moment. And that just means like a very big change in your life, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh no, the Tower moment. Like this tower here, if I show you this card, like it just has a chip in it. Like again, I don't feel like this is a huge Tower moment kind of thing. This is like a compromise you didn't see coming, that like you feel a little bit, that you have to make adjustments about. But like, it's like, yeah. So the song playing right now that I'm listening to is Surface Pressure from Encanto. But I do feel like it's kind of like surface pressure energy. Like it's not the end all be all. It's just like something you need to detach from that's probably good for you to detach from anyway. But this Four of Swords energy, I'm just getting like, again, this like resting, healing, working on yourself, and becoming this energy, this Emperor energy. Moving forward is the function. So let me tell you, okay, so this energy that I'm reading right now is not the first, like the first kind of like thoughts that came out of my head when I first put the cards. But as I'm reading them, that's what's coming out. So here we are, right? And I'll tell you the other energy in a second too. Because like, again, I think that's because when I see the Tower, I also get scared sometimes. Because like, you know, nobody likes change. Nobody likes change. Who likes change? I don't know. Some people like change. But it's scary sometimes. But it's not that scary. So I think with that Tower is, look at that pretty pink card and that sky. It's beautiful. It's okay. So yeah. So I feel like, yeah, going within, making moves in silence, really working on yourself to become this Emperor energy. And there is going to be it's going to be moving through. So I feel like the Six of Swords to me is a couple of different things, right? It's like moving through choppy water to calmy water. It's a functioning dysfunction sometimes, but it's like that. So the back of the deck, why that's important is it's Nine of Swords a little bit. So it does. There is some sort of anxiety that this brings up, but you manifest success in whatever this is. And I feel like, again, it's the answers you're not supposed to know yet. It'll come to you. It'll make sense when it's supposed to. That's what the moon is kind of like. That's where it's like you're stopping there, because that's just where it ends. And that's just where it ends indeed. Sorry, my camera. I'm still figuring things out because I want to hook it up to my laptop to record, so it just can, like, records and is there, but I haven't done that yet. So right now I'm just like recording it without hooked up to anything. Anyway, it's on this setting that I haven't figured out how to turn off. But it only records like 25 minutes or 30 minutes of video, whatever it is. So we're working on it. It's a work in progress. So hopefully that doesn't cut out too much. But again, there are some more cards that wanted to come out. We got 2 more still. Oh, thank you. 3 more. That's great. And let's see what they are. Okay, but I do feel like this is moving into some calmer water. There's some anxieties that you need to work through, that they're like some triggers. Again, I think they're triggers that this is all like bringing up in you that you need to work through to, I don't know, really like get to the bottom of them. You want to deal with them, right? Like, that's me personally. I want to deal with my triggers. I don't want to be continuously triggered and feeling emotions that no longer serve me. So yeah, maybe that's what that period is, and like really like healing yourself and growing yourself. And then you're the emperor, right? He's in total control of his emotions. And so like maybe there's a period of time before we get to this like moving into calmer waters. But the cards that wanted to speak from this deck is the World, Judgment, Death again, huh? Okay. The 2 of Cups, Justice. And let's move all those up a little bit, because I'm going to put them out like this. The Sun, the 3 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay. We'll just deal with that, and we're working with it. It's a work in progress, and I'm so sorry that some of these cards aren't in view. But what I see here is, again, this is like some sort of like divinely encouraged growth or like journey that again you are on, or this person and you are on. Again, I just like going with the examples I've been giving before, but it's like a rebirth in you. I'm getting like Phoenix rising from the ashes. Like it's not just like you that changed from this. The world will never be the same. And again, it starts with this like 2 of Cups energy. It's like the divine masculine, divine feminine finally uniting in like harmonious things. It brings justice, it brings balance, it brings happiness. And like the 3 of Cups and Page of Swords. So like, tell me how that energy comes in a little bit. And I feel like now this is why I didn't look at the bottom of the deck, because that's going to help us out here. So the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Swords underneath that. I feel like these celebrations, connecting on these levels, being in this high vibration energy is gonna make a lot of people spy on you. It's kind of like the energy I'm getting you. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people watching this collaboration, this celebration, this happiness, this whatever it is grow. And they're going to feel left out. They're going to want that. They're going to wonder if they'll, like, what the hell happened? If there's, like, if this is even real, if you're even real. I don't even know. But that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, this is... the world is meant to see whatever this is, and it's going to, and I think in the end, I think it's meant to encourage people to get that for themselves, and to like let go of burdens, and to like really live with their heart space like open, however that resonates for you, I guess. So let's see if you said no. Period. Just period. If you were to just say no to this offer right now. And again, I don't want to say no period again. Like, if it's just, again, if it's the second time around the offer is more reasonable, I want to say, and you take it, then that's great. But like, no, this is what, yeah, you get it. You understand, fam. Let's take a look. Okay. First cards are coming out already. So I can get a couple more, please. Okay, well, that's too many. I'm so sorry. Just maybe 3 more to start. Perfect, thank you. So, the world again. Put that right there. 10 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like the energy, I feel like it's again, what's meant for you is meant for you. And there's, you know, a direct route or there's a scenic route. And I honestly feel like, I don't know, I feel like, see, there's like a lot of moon energies. There's a lot of things not coming up. So I feel like this might be the long route. What it is saying is, I feel like this again, this situation, this person, this circumstance, whatever it is for you, is destined. It's meant for you. And you release something. Like if you were to say no, you release something when you say no. You make that decision to focus on yourself. And I think that brings you closer. I understand now, this is the direct route. That's why it's don't take the first offer. You get there. I think they just respect you more because you chose yourself. You chose to work on you. And let's just kind of please get some more information. You kind of want to make you so much more attractive to know what you want and going after it. There's like a passion there. The High Priestess, to follow your intuition, to like really like take that time to heal and grow. It brings you ultimate happiness. This Page of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. I think it makes them, yeah, I don't know. They see you working and growing on yourself. And it makes them, I don't know, make a decision sooner, find balance, see who you are. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, come towards you with like a serious offer. More mature kind of, yeah, more mature, just whatever it is to you. The Hermit. And you'll know. It's like, it's again, it's Page of Cups again underneath to the Knight of Cups. It's something that they know intuitively, and I feel like they feel that no. And it turns this Page of Cups into a Knight of Cups. He wants to move forward with this serious offer here. But that, again, is going to mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. So whatever it means to you personally, I wish you the best. I hope, you know what, let's just take a second and just like, I want to send you whatever strength, courage, love, guidance, clarity for when this decision comes, you remember this and that you find that again, this little prayer for yourself that I'm saying for you right now. But I hope you find all of those things in the moment that you need it and you choose yourself. And again, doing whatever makes you happy. I don't think either option is bad. I just feel like one is a direct route and one is the scenic route. So depending on what one you want to take, choose yourself. At the end of the day, investing in yourself, choosing yourself, you'll never ever fucking go wrong. I said that at 1001, so I always drop that down, like reduce the zeros to 11, means you're in the right direction. My waves, like, I just like numbers, okay? Spirit's always like, yeah, and we talk through numbers, so. Nerd what? I don't know. But I have another deck here. And we're just going to get some final advice from Spirit in this situation on how you should show up. What you should know if there's, like, again, we have a lot of moon energy. So, like, there's a lot hidden. And we're just going to, again, ask Spirit for some advice on what to do to show up. So 10 of Pentacles, both times when I split the deck, the last two decks, Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Oh, this is nice. I like it. Tell us what you gotta say, please. Ooh. Okay. The Three of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. She showed herself already. The Five of Swords. The Hermit. We have the Hermit again. Okay, thank you. And this card really wanted to come out with these guys. Oh, hi. Seven of Cups. So, like, yeah. Okay. Some advice. Collaborating is great. Celebrating is great. Like, this is like spending time with friends, loved ones, celebrations, welcoming a baby, or a gift of a new idea, maybe. Probably a business venture, perhaps, or some sort of something profitable, because we're with the Queen of Pentacles is kind of like the energy is tied into it here, but these two, because the Queen of Pentacles is so loved, right? She builds her kingdom with her kingdom. So my battery's dying, and let me just fix that one moment. Sorry about that, beautiful creatures. Appreciate your patience, even though it was probably like, boom, done for you. So again, I'm feeling these energies really tied together and these three kind of going together here. So, and then on the back of the deck, so I just looked at the back of the deck before I pressed record, and it was the Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and then the Chariot. So, oh, sorry, there's a card in between. So the Knight of Swords. So again, I was feeling this let them, again, if this is a person, let them sit in their own energy for a little bit. Let them like spy on you and your success, because it's going to bring you victory. It's going to bring you that like spark of love. It's going to make them choose you, I guess, choose love, see you for the beautiful, incredible soul you are. The Wheel of Fortune is going to change. And sorry, I was just reading and telling that story off what was at the bottom of the deck. But to tell the story on the table, yeah, some general advice from Spirit in the situation and how to make that decision. So, okay, I understand now. So it's be the Queen of Pentacles. Be the, yeah, because it's what I was saying before. It's Queen of Pentacles, build your kingdom with a kingdom. 111. Everyone loves her. She has this beautiful, attractive energy. She's very like getting in there with the community, getting in there with friends and family, like maybe help give back to in somehow. Not only to your community, but like to your friends, your loved ones, whatever that means for you. But celebrating with the Three of Cups is just definitely like a togetherness kind of energy. With the Five of Swords, the Hermit, and the Seven of Cups, this is the energy where it's like they need to know that you're the option, not an option, period. Whoever you are, future me, if this is me listening, you are the option, not an option. So if they consider you an option, they're not for you anyway. Release them. And you know this, you're the star. That's what the Hermit carries in his little like light lantern thing. But you are everything. You're beautiful. You're so loved. The universe loves you. God loves you. Your angels and guides love you. And I love you. I love all your guts and gross bits. I say it all the time, and I mean it. So we have the Tower on the back of the deck again, and the Five of Wands, and the Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles again. Yeah, and it starts that withholding energy. So again, Let's look at these cards here. We have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, the Two of Wands. So this tree is on fire, this tower, but I don't think this tower is for you. Again, I feel like this is like that circumstance, person, situation, whatever it is that we're talking about. I feel like this is, the back of the deck is their energy. Maybe these 3 cards are too. But it's like you standing up to yourself and like you speaking your truth and just like, because again, the Knight of Swords, like, I don't know. He's like in the subservient, and let me hold the card up here. A subservient pose towards the Emperor here. And this Two of Wands, like they're making a deal. But then the Tower on the back of the deck, and all of these, like, they're not so loving cards. Again, they're like withholding cards. So it's like, choose yourself over this withholding energy. What's meant for you will come to you, but I feel like you're saving yourself from a lot of pain by choosing yourself first, whatever that means to you, in whatever situation. But thank you, Spirit, and we appreciate your messages. There's one more, so we're going to cut the deck to the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is a well shuffled deck that I use like very regularly, and like I don't know how we got 3 eights, but that is a lot of abundance coming in. And again, abundance is a word for so many things, right? Again, abundance in love, abundance in money, abundance in fucking like Taco Bell coupons, or like whatever it is. Like it means whatever it is in your situation. But 888. Pentacles, Wands, Cups. I feel like, so the only thing we're missing here is swords, actually. So maybe that's what we need to put into whatever this is. We need to put in some thought. So the Eight of Pentacles, we're really working on building ourselves, building whatever it is that is important to us, that like our business, again, is what I'm kind of seeing here. I love these daisies. I love, they're my favorite flower. Anyway, the Eight of Wands, it moving quickly. They're being, you communicating maybe with like a platform is kind of what I'm seeing here. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. And the Eight of Cups, walking away from insecurities, FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, into your Nine of Cups, your dreams come true. So that's that. That's really what I'm seeing here. So, and again, putting thought into what we're missing here is thought. We have, you know, the grit, the passion, the emotion. We're missing the thought. But I have these beautiful decks here. I think I was saying I'm going to post the psychologist, and I never do. It's like Dr. Shouty, I think is her name. She's really, really great. But I have 2 of them of my bundle that wanted to speak today. This first one here is the Love Your Ego from the Self-Forgiveness Oracle deck. And if we could please, if we could please, Spirit, have one deck that would best help us with whatever it is you want to help us with, because we love and trust you. Yeah, period, exclamation mark, fun times and stuff. So, oh, there we go, thank you. So, this first card here says, I forgive myself for feeling as though I need others to be for me what I must first be for myself. I choose to believe that I am fully capable of providing myself with all that I need as long as I clarify my desires and commit to be guided there as life sees fit. Oh, okay. Let me read that over again, because I know for me that really hit home. So I hope for some of you it hit home, and it might hit home more if I read it properly. So I forgive myself for feeling as though I need others to be for me what I must first be for myself. I choose to believe that I'm fully capable of providing myself with all that I need as long as I clarify my desires and commit to be guided there as life sees fit. So again, I think this goes back to like that doubt and balance card. It's like you don't get to know all the answers. They come to you as they're meant to, going with like the just like a flow of life. You know, there are ebbs and there are flows, but if we're hanging on to a branch, we're not going to experience any of them. And I feel like Spirit really wants us to, and again, that's why I feel like the direct route is saying no first, and choosing yourself and working on yourself first. Because like, I really feel like you need to be what like forgiving your, like you don't need anyone. You need to see that, I think, for yourself. You really do. So whatever it is that they're offering you, know that you fucking you have it already. I sorry, why I'm laughing is because this like Lotto song came into my head. I think it's called It's Given. And there's this beautiful line in it. It's this beautiful line in the super explicit rap song, but it's I bring the table to the table. Why would I need you? Right? It's like, what do you bring to the table? It's like, bitch, I bring the table to the table and everything on it. So like, go ahead, eat dinner somewhere else. I'm fine eating alone. Ooh, that's what you should say to them. No, I'm kidding. But if you need something, there you go. So this next deck is the Self-Parenting Trauma Edition. And let me just focus here so you can read along if you want to. It says, it is safe to allow myself to envision a life that feels good to me, despite what others may think or say about it. I choose to remember that my desires hold the key to my true being. And when I honor my unique desires unapologetically, I seamlessly allow for the creation of my life, of the life of my dreams. So yeah, I think this is just like being your true authentic self and not like swaying, listening into your intuition and trusting that like there is, if you don't feel like you're living your most authentic, best life, then you need to start helping your guides and the universe align that for you, because that's all that they want for you. So ask your guides for more things. I'm going to do a video about guides. I know I always say that, but like that's just something that's really important. It comes up so much lately. So I promise 909. I'm going to do a video about guides and asking them for things, how to talk to them. Or again, this is like everything I do is based on my own experience and journey. So like I'm sure there are thousands of other ways you can talk to your guides, but I'm going to talk about the ways that I talk to my guides. And if it helps you, it helps you. And if not, it might inspire you a way to like, I don't know, figure out your own unique way to talk to your guides. Next, we have this affirmators. It's 50 affirmation cards to help you with help yourself without the self-helpness. They're my favorite. I really, really love them. And we have, oh, yeah, I love this. Self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? Sorry, I'm just being, again, choose you, self-love. You are the best. No, you are. I love that. There's just this, like, really inherent feeling of, like, don't settle for less. Like, if you're dreaming big, know that those aren't just dreams. Like, what you wants you. What you desires you. Take some risks. Get out of your comfort zone. I hate that I said that. I always say, I'll never say to people, like, get out of your comfort zone. I always want people to expand their comfort zone 1 inch at a time. It's only uncomfortable until it's comfortable, and you make that's a process by, again, exposing yourself to new things. And like, if you hate it, you hate it, but now you know for sure that you hate it or it didn't work, right? Oh, thank you. I got 2 from that deck, and this is the last one here, and I'll show you those. Oh, sorry. I'll show you what we have here. Oh, I flipped right over. Oh, another 2 from this one, so maybe I'll get a second one from this one too. We'll have 2 from each to talk about. Thank you. I was going to be like, unless they don't have one, but I flipped over like right away. So, let's talk about them. Sorry, I'm trying to like organize them so they're all over the place. Anyway, this first one here is from the Forest Fae. Curious messages from the Enchantment Forest Fae. The 2 cards we have here, I don't know, I'm talking like this, is the Forest Walker. Keep courage, be gentle. And I think that's, again, within choosing yourself and like the right path for you, living your most authentic self. And the Woodwife. Trust your inner wisdom. Need I say more? I feel like these just echo exactly what we've already said already, and perhaps these ones will too. These are the whispering woods and chanting secrets from the forest. Sorry, I was reading upside down. We're great. Opportunities unfurl like a fern, even without warm sunlight. So again, I feel like there's some sort of like divine, again, there's divine encouragement, divine plans, divine something. It's divine. But there are opportunities and they're working in the background. You may not know about them yet, but they are going to show themselves to you. So be open to signs. Oh, I love this because we were just talking about how we need to flow, the ebbs and flow. Don't hang on to that branch anymore. Flow. Go with the flow as water trickles down a stream. Do not hurry. Don't hurry. Enjoy the journey. Everything will be over so soon. Why rush it? The last two, sorry. I'm like, what am I saying? Family. Wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. And I think that's like your fairy fam. You're fucking blah, blah. I'm sorry. I just realized I swear and I'm like, that was not cool of me. Anyway, your fairy family, your whatever that means to you, honestly, your fur family, your online tribe, your best friends, your brothers, your sisters, your real family, you know what I mean? Like, your family is always there for you, even when times you don't want to feel like you want to burden them. I think that, or maybe it's like a disconnect. Maybe you're afraid to like start something new and take a journey for yourself, but wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. So let that be what it means to you. You're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. So I think that's just an affirmation for whoever needed to hear it right now. If there's any sort of confusion, know that you're on the right path. Choosing you. You can't go wrong. There is no wrong path when you choose yourself. All right? All right. You know what? I'm going to get it. So, no, it's fine. I was going to do my pendulum board, but I'm like, no, we've got a pretty long recording here. This is great. Send all your worries off to the worry gnome. And when you wake up tomorrow, know that you're going to have the most I was going to say amazing, beautiful day, but amusing day. Maybe it's going to be a really amusing day for you. Whatever it is. Know I love your guts and gross bits. And I think you can do anything. So choose yourself. Self-love. Yeah, all the words. See you later. Bye.